Good afternoon, meteorologist Sarah Osterbein here, and we're seeing a lot of cloud buildup right over top of Wytheville. Definitely saw some showers there earlier. As we go into the rest of the day today, we're going to be seeing a lot more rain come into play. Now, this is saying from last night, we saw some isolated showers last night, and we're going to be seeing much warmer conditions as we go into the weekend. Taking a look at our current clouds and radar, it's looping over the past 3 hours, so it's already seeing that the rain has died off just a tad, starting to shift more towards the east, and we're going to be seeing all of that rain wrapping up over in the next couple hours, actually, where we could see a couple isolated showers, but for the most part, we will be dry mainly by about dinner time. But taking a look at our futurecast for timing, already seeing a lot of those showers out of the region by about 2 p.m. A lot of leftover cloud coverage all across the region. As we get into about dinner time, like I said, we're going to be seeing more dry conditions. By the time we get into about 11 p.m. tonight, it's going to be very overcast over the entirety of the region, starting to dry up as we go into Friday, where most of the eastern portion of our region is going to be seeing some overcast skies. But as you go towards the west, seeing more sunshine and clear skies early as 7 a.m. tomorrow, clearing up even more from there as we go into the afternoon of Friday. And then once we get to Saturday, actually going to be a lot sunnier from there as well. We could start off very early with some cloud coverage, but starting to see sunshine on Saturday. But we did see some pretty hefty wind gusts last night, overnight into this morning, already seeing them start to die down a lot, seeing them get to 13 miles an hour wind gusts in the next hour or so, and then very slowly tapering off into the single digits as we go into tonight. So taking a look at our high temperatures today, seeing 40s and 50s across the board. South Boston getting up to 56, 53 here in Roanoke, 45 in in Hot Springs, 51 in Independence. So all in all, a pretty warm day. We're going to be seeing this trend up a little bit more from here, getting into the upper 50s as we go into tomorrow and Friday. Once we get to the weekend, we're actually seeing a high temperature of 67 degrees here in Roanoke and sunshine. Once we get into Sunday, start to taper off a little bit into the low 60s. And then by the time we go into Monday, that's when we're going to see the drastic drop that we will be seeing mainly into the beginning of March. And it's going to be 15 degrees below average, 40 degrees here in Roanoke. So taking a look at your 7 days, today is relatively chilly, very similar temperatures to what we saw yesterday, and then pretty widespread rain already tapering off as we go into the evening hours of tonight. As we head into tomorrow, a lot more sunshine. We will see some partially cloudy skies still, but once we hit Saturday, Saturday is going to be a great day to get out and do whatever you want outside. It's going to be nice and sunny, nice and warm. As we go into Sunday, a lot cloudier, and then by the time we get into the next work week, we will be seeing some rain. Monday in particular has the potential of having some freezing precip across the region. That said, since it's going to be so warm this weekend, we are not anticipating a whole lot of really dangerous effects from that. The roads are not going to be too icy as of this moment. And then once we get into the latter portion of the week, we'll still see a couple rain odds, so take a look. But as you look, we take a look at Wednesday, it's looking like we actually might warm back up, Brittany, as we go into the next week. I'm really hoping that we'll go back into the 60s by the end of next week.
Yeah, I was going to say I see these cold overnights after we get through really a good weekend of fishing weather.